Go today, state air quality officials touted the latest generation of EVs, as they're called, made by everybody from GM to Honda. Contact 4 consumer reporter Joe Ducey joins us now with an update on all this.
Well, the automakers, as you know, say that they're hot on electric. They want this thing to work. Part of that heat, though, is coming from the government, requiring 10% of the vehicles sold here to be electric by the year 2003. The question is, what will it take for us to buy them? It's the first thing you notice about an electric car, starting it. Not a sound, silence, much like the public's response to these vehicles so far. Concerns about the environment haven't been enough to put electric cars on local roads. These people want to change that.
Efficient place for the handling.
4 major companies showed off their latest electric efforts to Bay Area air quality reps this morning and touted all the positives.
There's nothing to rust or corrode or wear out. The electric motor will go forever.
No tune-ups, no oil changes, no air pollution. Quick pickup, acceleration to around 80, and they look better. Honda has a van, GM a sports car, Ford a pickup truck, and Toyota has a sport utility look. Now, there have been other introductions of electric cars in the past that haven't seemed to pan out. This seems to be a good time to introduce one, at least in the Bay Area, where gas prices seem to be higher than almost any other place in the country. Proponents say it's the perfect time to say no to gas. Electricity could cost 30% less than gas, but all of this can't seem to overcome the practicality question.
Doesn't sound so good if you can only go so far on a charge, and then I found out you just can't charge anywhere. You gotta charge at home.
Everyone we talked with had concerns over how far the car would go, hassles over having to constantly recharge, and worries that being stuck in heavy traffic might leave them stranded.
I live in Antioch, and I don't think that would probably that'd be a little too far for me to do it.
But if it could be like a cell phone, you could rapid charge this puppy and tell me it'll be done in half an hour. I don't have a problem with doing it.
In fact, these vehicles can go about 100 miles before recharging. It can take about an hour to do that in some cases. But officials know the concerns and are now offering incentives to encourage leasing or buying.
It's offering a $5,000 buy-down incentives that buys down the cost of the lease of this vehicle.
And right now there are 49 more of those grants available locally, and there are also tax benefits. Prices are around $500 a month to lease, but with Honda, that also includes insurance and all repairs. In a nutshell, these cars are geared to short trips, small commutes, and recharging in garages overnight. But automakers see the future as high-mileage batteries, more than 400 miles, and 15-minute recharging stations nationwide. We'll see. Any consumer problems, call our Contact 4 team at 1-800-414-KRON weekdays from 11 to 1, or reach us through our website, sfgate.com.
Well, this was a special showing today, but where's the average person go out to look at these?
Well, they can actually buy them. Each of these places, Toyota, Ford, GM, and Honda, each have one. And Saturn has GMs, it just depends. So you have to call them and find out where they are. But they're going to make them more available, and that has been the problem in the past. And they're going to be able to mass produce these. But they want the demand out there.
All right, Joe, thanks.
Okay, Joe. If electric is the bikes, it's also been adapted to fit scooters, perfect for tourists. Anybody wary of the city's steep hills might think about this as well.
As big as